Hello, Pantsers! Yeah, that's what I'm going with this week. Anyway, it is Tuesday, and as such, we are discussing where we live and stuff about where we live. And I'm just going to forewarn you that I'm going to talk about that briefly and then segue into something much different. And I hope that's okay. So, here we go. I live just outside of DC. Which is a lot of fun. I just moved up here in October, so I'm still really getting to know the area. I mean, I grew up really close to DC and have been into the city a lot. And I like where I live now because I'm pretty equidistant from a lot of different counties, a lot of different places around. So there's kind of always somewhere to go. I'm not limited to, I mean, even though DC has a bazillion things to do and places to go, it's also more expensive, but I'm also close enough to the surrounding aspects that tend to be a little bit cheaper, which are good when you don't have a full-time job. So that's what I really like. It also means that I was close enough to Baltimore to go and see Driftless Club play last Tuesday, which was awesome, and I would totally insert video footage if I hadn't left my camera at home. And I left my video camera, my regular camera, and the CD that I wanted them to sign all at home, and it made me really, really sad because I got really excited about taking pictures with Wheezy Waiter and getting them all to sign it, and then I left it all at home because my friend and I were kind of in a rush to drive the hour and hope not to hit traffic that it was going to take us to get to Baltimore. But it was a blast. It was an amazing show, and I also discovered that I'm a much bigger fangirl than I thought I would be. I was thinking, so they're like YouTube celebrities. So yes, I'll call them celebrities. But at the same time, they're normal, everyday people. The dynamic on YouTube is such, particularly with vloggers, is such that we tend to, I think, get to know them a lot better and a lot more, a much more personal level, even if it's not necessarily reciprocated. They don't know a lot about me, but they let us into their lives. So it seems like it should be easier to hold a conversation, but you see them and you're like, can I just bask in the fact that this is perhaps the closest I will ever come to a celebrity ever? And yeah, so I was a little bit of a fangirl, but thoroughly enjoyed it. Love the show. The show is great. All the opening acts were fabulous as well, and it was fun getting to see them. I got a couple of really crappy pictures on my phone just to have some sort of proof. The video that Wheezy posted of his Beards on the Run number 7, I'm in that, my friend and I are in that clip over on the right hand side when he shows the crowd of Baltimore, and that's a lot of fun. Anyway, so I think that answers the question this week. Yeah, I live near DC. I like living near DC. There are museums, which I love. I really like the museums. There's parks to go to, although not as much as Richmond, which is where I went to school. If you're into basketball, VCU's in the Sweet 16, root for them. I don't care who else you like, root for VCU. On that note, have fabulous weeks, and there we go. Don't forget to be awesome.